Hello, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm actually going to be discussing balance and how there's 5 important things in our lives that we need to kind of balance in a pretty good way. And if we can balance those 5 things, life will be good and happy. So stay tuned. I just wanted to mention that most of the things that I'll be talking about is sourced from a gentleman named Marc Firestone. He did a class a few years ago, and I kind of remembered the stuff that he did, and I kind of reviewed some of it, so I wanted to share that to you from a designer's perspective and how it could be used for other designers to balance out their lives in a pretty positive way so they can do better designs and just have a more meaningful and happier life. So really I'm talking about balancing 5 main things in our lives, starting off with our body, also our soul, also friends and family, also our career, and also our community. In terms of the body, it's very important to have the right amount of exercise. It's very important to eat the right type of nutrition. And it's very important to kind of just be in a good state of mind in general. So it's important to have that part of our lives in a good place. And if you don't, it will definitely affect other parts of your life. The second important aspect I wanted to talk about is actually our souls. And the soul is very important. It's important that that part of us is in peace, or also that will affect other parts of our lives. So basically you want to have kind of some quiet time with yourself, whether that's from a religious standpoint, whether that's just kind of doing meditation, whether that's just kind of going to the library and just like reading some knowledgeable things, but really just taking some time for yourself and dedicating that time just for yourself and really just kind of connecting to something maybe a little bit higher than yourself. It doesn't have to be religious. The third aspect to this would be friends and family, and it's important to have nice connections with your friends and with your families as well. I know sometimes, especially family, could be a little complicated. We have all this history, there's all kinds of stuff going on, could be going on there. But it is important to have those good, solid relationships with these people around our lives and people kind of that taught us things, and that we've had so much stuff happen in our lives with these people. So. And when I say friends and family, I'm also saying not just like a quick text message or kind of doing the regular routine that you would kind of normally do, but really maybe call your grandma or parents or something like that and give them a little more attention and maybe have a little more patience. Really connect with them on a deeper level than you normally might not have in the past. And the same thing with friends. Maybe actually call some of these people that you call your friends and not just send a quick little text message. So that would be the third aspect of what I've been talking about. The fourth kind of part I wanted to talk about was a career. It's important that we're somewhat, financially stable, that we have some good things going on work-wise, that we're able to kind of put food in our refrigerator, put some milk in there, some eggs, some oranges. So it's important that we have kind of our career somewhat figured out. And it's also important that we're kind of always learning and we're adding knowledge to our database of information. There's so much information out there, of course, but yeah, it's important to kind of break that down and get the information that's good for you that you can use in your career. So you want to make sure that's good to go. And lastly, community is the one that I also wanted to talk about. And it's important to have a community and to be a part of a community somewhere where you know the people know you can count on each other, and you can do things for each other. It's important to have that part of your life fulfilled as well. And I wanted to mention, if any of these 5 aspects of your life are kind of like not full, kind of like these 5 balls, they're kind of like 5 balls and you're kind of juggling. That's kind of what Marc Firestone mentioned in his class. But if any of these balls are like some of them might be a little more emptier than others, and it'd be good to have most of them fairly filled in. In Marc's workshop, he actually has it where like these cards where you actually fill in just small few little goals to have some of these kind of aspects of your life get a little further to more fulfillment. If some of them are a little more emptier than others, this is a way to kind of fill them in. So I'll show you examples with the 5 things I came up with. So with the body part of my life, I actually want to eat a little more greens, and I also want to get better sleep. I want to get more sleep, and I want to be able to like wake up earlier and feel more accomplished in the morning. So that'll be kind of some of my small goals that I would fill in for my body. For my soul, I actually want to write in my journal more often. I used to write in my journal and I kind of stopped, so I want to start doing that again. And that way I can connect better to myself. And also I want to kind of do a little more meditation. I've been doing that a little bit, but I definitely need to be doing that more often. So those are my 2 goals for my soul. For my friends and family aspect, I want to be patient, especially with my grandma when I'm talking to her, and just like dedicate more time to speak to her and really hearing her, not just kind of moving on really fast. And for my career, obviously I'm doing these kind of YouTube videos. I want to do more of these, and hopefully it's some good stuff for you guys. I want to make more posts on Dribbble and kind of more design aspects from that perspective. For my community aspect, I actually want to do a little more volunteering and like help people out with some of my existing skills. So find some like nonprofit companies, do some designs for them, possibly do some photography, things like that. So a little more volunteer work. So those are some small examples that I came up with, kind of just to give you some examples of a couple goals that you might come up with for those 5 aspects of your life. I really suggest, like, after watching this video, really just going and making a few of these goals and making a list with a few of these goals, because you're probably like me. Sometimes I watch interesting videos and I just kind of want to move on to the next video, even though I feel so inspired sometimes. Not that I'm saying that my video is so inspiring. Hopefully it is inspiring, but so go and make a quick little list and add a few of these interesting goals that you might be missing in your life, and watch the happiness go higher. Make sure when you make this list to kind of keep it in a fairly accessible place so you're able to review it and it's able to remind you to do those kind of goals. Thanks for taking the time and checking this video out. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you think I missed anything or you'd like to add anything to what I've been talking about, feel free to leave a comment below. If you are enjoying videos like this and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like the video, also don't forget to like and put a thumbs up on the video as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Looking forward to seeing you actually in my next video, and have a good one.